Hey everyone, this is Kevin for my journey to the sea. Today we're working on a car. This is mainly for you women out there who don't have a man to help you. Remember that a couple things I think we should go over, and I want to let y'all know because I care about y'all so much. And so, well, here goes. As we look at an overview of the engine, which most engines are the same, I would like to point out some things. Here is where your engine coolant is reserve. That's what you put your antifreeze in. Here's direct line to your antifreeze. Of course, we all know this is the battery. This is a negative and a ground. And this here is your brake fluid, where you need to always keep the levels right. And over here we have windshield wiper fluid. Keep that, because that's always good to keep, and don't always put water in there. Make sure you have windshield wiper fluid only. Here you can read, it will always say engine oil. See owner's manual. Owner's manuals are always good. The odd thing about this is that this is where we put the transmission fluid. Do not get it confused with the engine oil. We don't put the oil there. We put the oil here. This is where your filter, your air filter is, which air filters the air going into your carburetor or your fuel injection housing. I cannot forget the Canuter valve. Always make sure your Canuter valve is free of any debris. Very important right there. Usually on the bottom side behind your battery is where your blinker fluid should go. Sometimes we think that the blinker isn't working right and we replace it, and it still didn't work right. Always make sure your blinker fluid is full. It's always behind the side of the battery. Here's where your fuse boxes is, and let's see what else. Basically that's it. Just make sure these things are observed, and always make sure that the fallopian tubes are not broke. You got to make sure your fallopian tubes are not broke. That's a big thing when that happens. And you can always go to your local auto parts store and ask for these things. Little known is about the fallopian tube. It's one of the things that you always want to keep clean. And we do have two fallopian tubes on both sides. Make sure that they don't have breaks. Rust might hit them. But just always remember your Canuter valve and your blinker fluid, because a lot of people don't realize these things. This is an older model. Let me get you a picture of it. It is falling apart. There's some other things that fell off the other day. It is a Durango Sport. Let's go up underneath here. Let's see some of the things that should be there. Now, there should be a muffler there. I think I lost it about 3 months ago. We'll try to get that on there. I'll try to do a video for you on how to install a muffler. What else we got? What else we got? There's your four-wheel drive transfer case and transmission. We are missing a couple pieces on there. As you see, I'm changing the oil. Basically, it was way past due. What else we got? What else we got, mate? Yeah, as you can see, the truck is falling apart. Pieces are falling off daily. But hey, you know what? With a little bit of baling wire and duct tape and a flat piece of metal, I think we can get this thing road ready again. Anyhow, these are just some of the things that I want to make sure you check and you keep under control. Always make a drink, because you're going to be cussing when you're finished and drinking heavily. I like to start before I attack any problems like this. So anyway, let's go back over this. We've got our air filter. This is where we put our transmission fluid and we check it. Do not confuse it with the engine oil dipstick. That's where we put our oil. This is our windshield wiper fluid. Give you a little better look there. This is power steering. antifreeze, overflow, fallopian tubes, Canuter valve, brake reservoir, and turn signal blinker fluid. And what else? The battery, of course, in your fuse box. Anyway, alternator, air conditioner. So anyway,